Welcome. So today we're doing a deep dive into Natalya Myrna's new song, I Am Here.
That's right.
You sent over some great material, a blog post from TATANKA about the song, the lyrics, both English and Ukrainian.
And her biography, too. Lots to unpack.
Exactly. So the plan is to really get under the skin of this song, understand its message, its significance.
And also get to know Natalya Myrna, the artist behind it. Explore those themes. The review mentions presence, resilience.
And that mix of culture and music. Sounds good.
Yeah, that TATANKA post is a good jumping off point. Gives us the basics.
Okay, let's get into the song then. I Am Here.
Mm-hmm.
The review really emphasizes this core idea, calling it a radiant message of presence, protection, and poetic resilience.
It does. It positions her voice as the voice of presence, solace, strength.
Which feels pretty relevant today, right?
Yeah.
With everything digital.
Totally. Being truly present, it's like a conscious choice now. The song seems to tap into that need for real connection.
Grounding yourself.
Yeah. And it points to that opening line, hey, I'm here for you. Simple, but direct. Right. The review calls it an invitation into a sacred space.
I like that. And the metaphor they use. A lyrical hearth, glowing with quiet courage.
That's a lovely image, isn't it? Really gives you that feeling of warmth, safety.
It does. And her voice.
Mm.
The description is striking. At once tender and unshakable.
Moves like flame in moonlight.
That contrast. Flame and moonlight. It's powerful. Gentleness, but also backbone.
Absolutely. That duality seems key. The tenderness draws you in, makes you feel understood.
Mm-hmm.
But the unshakable part, that's the reliability, the strength you can lean on.
Makes sense. And the moonlight part you mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that hints at something deeper. Introspection.
Could be. Yeah, maybe those inner struggles, the quiet battles that aren't always obvious.
Which links to the lyrics, I suppose. The review mentions this universal yearning.
To be someone's sun, someone's moon.
Someone's reason to keep fighting.
Right.
Really primal stuff.
Powerful images of support. And then those lines, to fight the monsters in your head.
So direct.
Yeah, no pretense. Just speak straight to those internal fights we all have.
It's that simplicity the review highlights, isn't it? Whispered truths. Beautiful in their humanity.
Exactly. Potent because it's so honest.
And it's not just English. It brings in Ukrainian, too.
Right, the bi-soulful aspect, as the review puts it.
Bi-soulful. Interesting term. What does that really add, do you think? The bilingual part.
Well, it feels like more than just, style. It seems like a genuine connection for her, linking her own heritage.
To the universal themes.
Exactly. It adds another layer. And the translation provided, it confirms that.
Like, Yeninio, meaning I am here for you. It mirrors the English perfectly.
So that core message, so I am here, always near, and 𝗧𝗔𝗧𝗔𝗧𝗓.
Repeating in both languages.
Oh.
It really hammers home that sense of reassurance. It crosses cultural lines.
And the music itself, Jonathan Wave's production.
Yeah, described as elegant, like a protective sky around her voice.
So it supports the emotion, doesn't try to overpower it. Precisely. It creates the atmosphere, cradles the message, but the review is clear.
It's her voice that's central.
Yeah, the anchor and the ascension. Grounding you, but also lifting you up. Hope and love.
Okay, so that's the song. Really powerful. It makes you want to know more about the artist, Natalya Myrna.
Definitely. And the bio gives us quite a picture.
Multifaceted Ukrainian singer-songwriter, composer, and vocal coach.
And that voice description. Rare coloratura mezzo-soprano, spanning over 3 octaves.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
For you, the listener, that range means she can express a huge amount emotionally, tackle complex melodies.
Adds so much depth. It really points to her technical skill, her agility as a vocalist.
But it's not just the technical skill, is it? The
Mhm.
bio mentions her commitment to blending genres.
And dedication to cultural preservation in Ukrainian music. That's key.
There's real vision there.
Seems like it. Her early career shows that foundation, too. Graduating with honors, full of State Music College, Live National Music Academy.
And conducting, right?
Yeah. That gives you a deep understanding of musical structure, emotion, how it all fits together.
And she won that Grand Prix early on. 𝗑𝗕ᗕᗕ Festival.
Right. Signaled her potential right away. Big deal.
But she didn't just stick to classical.
No. Quite an evolution. From pop, electronic stuff under the name Nikita,
The Chameleon album,
to exploring art pop, dream pop, new folk.
that's quite a shift. Shows she's willing to experiment, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You wonder if that pop phase, helped her hone her sense of melody, connecting with listeners.
Before bringing in the folk elements more strongly.
Maybe. And that incorporation of modern arrangements of Ukrainian folk songs, that seems like a constant thread. Cultural preservation through different sounds.
Albums like I Will Be Strong, Moon in the Full.
Right. Blending the contemporary and the traditional.
Then, of course, the huge event, the full-scale invasion in 2022.
Leading to her relocating to Vienna with her daughter.
You can't help but think how experiences like that must shape the art. That resilience in I Am Here.
It must have had a profound impact. It's hard to imagine otherwise. But look at her work in Vienna.
Supported by the Austrian Ministry of Culture for that Dreams of Angels project.
Yeah, and creating that modern version, the video, for the folk song, 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗔𝗧𝗓𝗓.
That speaks volumes about her resilience, her dedication to her music, her culture, even after such upheaval.
Definitely. And she's been performing these Ukrainian pieces in Vienna, too. 𝗬𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗏.
Yeah, and collaborating internationally. Roni Iron from Greece, Pascal Roth from Switzerland.
It really feels like bridge building, doesn't it? Connecting cultures through her music.
Keeping those Ukrainian traditions alive, but on a global stage. For someone like you listening, seeing art reflect culture like that, it's powerful.
It really is. These collaborations enrich her work, but also bring Ukrainian culture to a wider audience.
And she's also committed to teaching, her vocal studio master in Kyiv.
And developing training programs. It shows that commitment to the craft, nurturing talent.
Giving back.
Yeah, another facet of who she is. Deep understanding of the voice, passion for sharing it.
Okay, so bringing it all back together, connecting the song I Am Here to the artist.
Her background, her experiences, especially the relocation. You feel like they must inform those themes, right?
Presence, resilience.
It seems likely, yeah. That personal experience of displacement, the need for comfort, for strength, it feels woven into the song.
That idea of presence gets even deeper, maybe, when you had to leave home.
Right. It could be a personal anchor, but also that universal message, I'm here for you no matter what.
And that bi-soulful idea fits perfectly too, doesn't it?
It really does. Reflects her commitment to her Ukrainian roots and her international outlook.
Blending those parts of her identity.
Exactly. The bilingualism becomes a symbol. Deep roots, but looking outwards. It lets the song connect both within Ukraine and globally.
So I Am Here. It's not just a one-off song. It feels like part of her larger mission.
Yeah, that blend of cultural preservation and innovation.
Feels like a continuation, right?
I think so. Especially in difficult times, art like this. It shows the strength of culture, music's power to comfort, connect.
Offer strength.
It feels like she's carrying that torch, sharing Ukrainian music in a way that's both modern and deeply meaningful.
So wrapping up, this deep dive really shows I Am Here is, well, it's more than just a song.
Definitely.
It's a potent message. Presence, strength, delivered with such sincerity by this unique artist.
And her journey, rooted in Ukraine, but reaching out globally, it gives the track so much depth.
It's amazing how one song can hold so much, isn't it? Her identity, experiences, her whole artistic vision.
Yeah, her story honoring heritage while crossing borders. It makes I Am Here feel really significant.
Which leads to a final thought, maybe for you, our listener. How does that idea, being present, resonate in your own life?
And how can art, maybe like Natalya Myrna's, help with that feeling of groundedness, resilience?
Maybe check out more of her work, that folk song she rearranged, 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧, or her earlier albums even.
See how her journey unfolds and how it connects with you.